From here we're doing sourdough. Now we've made the sourdough and you can see it's doubled in size if you saw the last video, and this is it's like a hot cross bun mix where I have put apricots. We're going to do this one first because this should take a while to prove. So first thing, I can't chop it on here because I don't want to make any marks. So this should do. I'm going to make 7 with this. This is a reason I'm making 7, because I'm going to, rather than pipe like hot cross buns, actually I'm going to make 8. Because I'm also going to make, believe it or not, if I said to you, would you like currant bun with a curry, you'd probably say no. But if I said, do you want a peshwari naan bread, you'd probably say yes. I'm going to show you, out of a currant bun mix here, we're going to make a peshwari. So one of these, just make them even, that even. That one now I'm going to put over there because I'm going to make a peshwari naan with some coconut there and some almonds. These ones here, now I can go on the table, but I don't like cutting on here. So a little bit, not too much flour. Most people make a mistake with that. We make it round, push down. Looks really hard. It's a lot harder than it looks. This. Most of my pupils rubbish at doing this, and we can. I'm trying to show you how to do that. So as you see, it looks nice and smooth. And then we push them down a bit to make the buns. If we were making Chelsea buns, we'd roll it out A4, and it wouldn't have the sultanas in. And then you put the butter in. I might show you how to do that because I'm going to do a couple of, might do them, then make them into buns. So I might quickly show you that. So if we're going to make some, we can make these look completely different. I'm not going to because I'm going to, on hot cross buns, normally I have hot crosses, but I might put NHS something like love NHS. I can't say thanks NHS because I don't think I'm going to have enough buns. So with this here, you can roll it out. I'm going to show you a different way of doing it. We could do it like this. Then cut it on here, but they won't be very good on the crosses, so I won't do that. This is more like a Chelsea bun, but normally when it's rolled out, you would put in the sultanas and butter and sugar and spices, and then you would look completely different. But that's just to show you if you're going to do that. But I'm not doing that today. Bath buns are a bit similar to that, but they have like the nibbed sugar on, so it's like the big bits of sugar on top. I haven't got any of them. They sometimes have cherries in as well. I quite like those. So make these round, well, make sure they're even. Don't know if I've made them perfectly even. And again, this one doesn't look very smooth, so I'm doing that one again. Where they've got the sultanas in, they don't look so smooth. I'm going to show you with a bread roll, I'll be able to make them look a lot smoother. So we've got 5, 6, 7, we got 9. That's good in a way, because I might be able to do thanks. That'd be 5, 6, that'd be 9. Oh, I won't have, not got quite enough for that. So 6, I've only got 8, so I might do love NHS rather than thanks NHS today. So on here, put them on the paper. Now I'm going to put them on here on purpose, this amount apart, that's about 2 to 3 centimetres, probably about 1 inch or so. They will double in size, and I'm going to put them in the oven when they're touching each other. So when they're more or less touching each other, that's about the right size. Now what you have to do with buns, if you're going to put the crosses on, and push them down a bit. Otherwise they won't be, you know, they'll be more too rounded. So I'm going to push them down a bit. You can put a little bit of flour on them. Now I'm going to prove these. Normally they only prove for 40 minutes. Where they're sourdough, probably take a lot longer. But I think where they're small, they won't take too long. So I'm going to do them here. Just put some boiling water in there. And that will keep it steamy and they won't get a skin on it, or you can just wrap them, but if you've got a tea towel on them, they all get stuck. So I'm pushing them down, I'm putting the crosses, but I'm not going to put crosses, I'm going to pipe it with the flour and water on top instead. Now the next thing I'm doing, this is the bread dough now, so this was the same mixture, just put, oh, I'm going to do a peshwari, but I want to do that last, because I don't want to do it. So as you can see, this is called knocking it back. So as you see, it's doubled in size, no yeast in this, just a sourdough starter. We've made. So with this one here, this one I covered with a tea towel, but I've got a bit of maybe cling film would have been better than the tea towel. The tea towel, I can see there's a bit of skill. So this is, we're going to say for 10 of this for starters, we're going to do 6 rolls, but I'm going to make this into pizza at the end. I'm just going to show you how to shape a couple of rolls while we're here. So into 6. These would be big rolls if they were done. This would do at least 8 rolls actually, but I'm just going to do 6 for now. Now they should look nice and smooth, hopefully. With normal bread, there's this slightly different sourdough. As you can see, it looks smooth, a lot harder than it looks. and it's got a little bit at the bottom. I'm just going to show you this on the camera. You get that bit at the bottom every time. Now you can do two. This is quite hard. Two at the same time. You have to push down really hard. My pupils always struggle with this. They really struggle. Once you've done it in the Navy years ago, we have to do hundreds of these. I say they look nice and smooth. So now we're going to do a few shapes. Now this is one thing I do with my year 10 pupils. Don't put too much flour on the table. That's definitely a mistake. So at the moment, there's no flour on the table. So, and it springs back. That's the gluten. If I left this to relax a bit and then do this, it wouldn't spring back so much. So as you can see, that's nice and even. Now with this, you can do loads of things. One of my favourites, I think, is a knot. So you just tie it like a knot. Double in size, put some poppy seeds on or something. The next one. Now this one, I can make an S or a C. So I'm going to make an S, then a C. I'm going to get the other iPad in a minute, take a photo of these while this one's going, because I'm going to take these apart. That's what I normally do. So with the pupils, I'll just do one. Where they're all proving, they save one each and they can make all the different stuff while they're waiting, because otherwise there's not much for them. That's meant to be a C. One of my favourites is a hedgehog, which I normally do with them, and I do a pair of scissors for that. I might show you that as well. I've got some sultanas. Oh, I'm going to nick 2 sultanas out of there for his eyes ready. Look at that. So I've done a C. You can make it even longer, by the way. So it looks neater if it's longer, but it's quite hard to make nice and even. As you can see, nice and even, reasonably even, and nice and long. Then it looks neater. It's a bit harder, this one though. So an S. Like an S. There we are. Nice one. Next one. I'm going to do the plait last. That's the famous. Oh, this one here. Who knows what this one's called? This one's quite old-fashioned. Round, round. Put one on the top of the other, and you put the thumb in here like that. Oh, next week on my quiz, we have a family quiz. I could ask everybody that, but normally the top ones for Barsha. I'm going to do that again on video. The top one is normally a lot smaller than the bottom one. It looked nearly the same size, even though it wasn't. So this one maybe a little bit better. These are normally quite big when you buy these. And in Lyon Solent, they've actually named the shop after this. Any idea, cameraman, what it's called? My cameraman doesn't know. Oh, he does know. I apologise. Oh, he did know. So Cottage Loaf. Next one. I'm going to do the plait last, which is the best one, I think, famous one. Next time I make this, I'm doing normally a plait with 3, but it looks good with 6, so I'm going to show you that next time. So what else are we going to make there? Oh, hedgehog. I'll do the last one as a hedgehog. So once this is long, we can make it like a twisty type thing. I forget exactly the name of this one, like a twisty type thing. Then with this one, the hedgehog, one of my favourites got there. So as I say already, look at this. So we need it like a shaped body. So it normally has a pointed nose. Then with a pair of scissors, a little bit of flour maybe might help. So a pair of scissors, cut, 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 cut. I had a year 8 girl, she was year 7 at the time when she made it. I took her up to London actually. She was in the final of a competition, the Teflon competition. She did some homemade bread. And she also entered this other competition called the Gospeltarians one, and she won a prize there. So there's a little hedgehog there. So that's all the different roles there today. So we're going to take a photo on that. Where's the other iPad? Is it in the... Because I can't do both at the same time. Take a photo. I'm not clever enough to do that. With the other iPad is. Okay, we're going to switch it there because we're going to take a photo and we're going to rejoin it. Go. The sourdough pizza's ready to go in the oven. I'm putting it on 210 degrees and it's going to take about 10 minutes. Maybe a bit longer, we'll see how hot. That one's quite hot. So in there, and I can after a bit, so it doesn't get a soggy bottom, I can take it off the actual paper and put it straight on the rack when it's nearly cooked, if I'm worried about that. Thank you. Hi Mr. Bloxham here. We've done sourdough pizza, as you can see here, just come out the oven hot. It's cooked on the bottom. See, let's have a look, see if it's done on the bottom. Definitely done on the bottom. I'm going to cut that up. Oh, did have NHS, and I think I've knocked it a bit there. We've done 1 naan bread. This was with one they comes with. I've just shown you, just done 1 naan bread here. I've cut the end off. Rather than normal hot cross buns, I've got 8. So I could do NHS, then 5. So I could put thanks, but not thank, but not thanks. NHS, love. NHS, I love NHS, or I'm not sure what, unless I put 2 letters on one. So I think I'm going to do thanks, but 2 letters on one. I wouldn't normally do this, I put 1 on, normally 1 on each, but I'm going to put 2 on this one. So this is going to have the TH, yeah, TH, and when these come out you'll be able to see these, thanks. So then I'm going to get the, could have put that on the largest one, so NHS, so N, just 1 letter on each of these, N, H, ooh, S. This is only flour and water basically, by the way, this consistent. NHS, thanks. So I'm going to do A. Don't know if that's going to be any good, 2 letters in one go, I've never done that before. Thanks. N. Oh, I've got 2 S's, that's funny, isn't it? K. Yeah, these are only flour, and these are sourdough buns basically, hot cross buns, but they have got apricots in as well. And another S, there we go. Right, so quite a lot left there, made a bit too much, so I'm going to put that in as a starter. This goes in the same oven, 210 degrees. It shouldn't take too long, about 10 minutes, 12 minutes I'm going to go. Alexa, timer, 11 minutes.
Timer for how long?
11 minutes.
11 minutes. Starting now.
And here's the pizza. I was just going to chop this up with a knife, and that's it. Thank you.